welcome back to Jay's Gamepad, everybody. All my G's, all my gamers out there, welcome back. First and foremost, I would like to ask if you could please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you like my content. So before I go any further, I just want to make it clear that I played Star Wars Vader Immortal VR on PS4 Pro. So that's the platform that I've played it on. So I just wanted to make that crystal clear. So I guess we should start my review. Do you know what? Yeah, I gotta keep it real with you. I love this game. I really love this game. Star Wars Vader Immortal is so much fun. Like, I used to dream as a kid, as a Star Wars fan, I used to dream as a kid that I was a Force user, or I could be a Jedi or a Sith, and get to have my own lightsaber and use and wield the Force. I used to dream of this as a child, as a kid, and as an adult, or a man-child, or whatever you want to call me or refer to me as. Like, I finally get to experience this in PlayStation VR. Star Wars Vader Immortal is so much fun. Like, yes, the game is not perfect. Yes, it has its little minor issues. But you can overlook all these things when you're a Star Wars fan. And as a young child, that like one of your dreams after watching like the original Star Wars film, A New Hope, Emperor Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, of being a hero and getting to experience being a Jedi or a Sith or a Force user or whatever, and you finally get to do it. You finally get to do it in this game. Now, I remember when this game first came out. It came out on the Oculus Rift. I think it was like maybe a couple years ago. I remember seeing it and I was like blown away. I was like, oh my god, like this looks really good. Can you imagine playing this on PlayStation VR? I was hoping and praying. I was praying and praying and praying to the gaming gods that we would get this game, get this experience on the PlayStation VR. And lo and behold, last year we did. And it was actually one of my games that I wanted to play last year. I wanted to get and I wanted to play. But I couldn't because of the climate, the situation that we're all in. I had to allocate certain funds to certain games that I felt had higher priority, games that I wanted to play and experience more so than Star Wars Vader Immortal. So I had to put the game on the back burner. And when the game came out, I remember the game came out and it was about £25 as well, and I was thinking to myself, oh, maybe I can get it, but the funds just weren't really there, to be honest with you. The funds were not there. But we're in the new year 2021, and on the PlayStation Store the game is on sale for £14.50p or something like that. And I just thought to myself, do you know what, fuck it, let me just get it. You know what I mean? You get the whole thing, you get the 3 episodes, let me just get it. So I downloaded it. I borrowed my friend's move sticks because I actually don't own a pair of move sticks. I've been trying to find them and I just can't find a pair. So I borrowed my friend's move sticks. That's how much that I wanted to play this game. Put this game on, put the headset on, and bam, like you're in the world. You start off as a captain of your own ship. You know what I mean? Like you have a companion, you know what I mean, like a droid. And like she's actually really cool, she's actually really fun. She reminds me a little bit of the droid from Solo, but not as SJW and annoying, but she has certain all quirky elements, and she's the comedic aspect of this game. You know what I mean? Like she actually makes me laugh, like she's quite funny. Now what I would say that this game is broken down into 3 episodes, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Episode 1 is about, well, it took me about like 15 minutes to complete. Episode 2 took me about 20 minutes to complete, and episode 3 took me about half an hour to complete. So altogether, you know what I mean, the game's not that long. And to be honest with you, I do think that they should have merged all the episodes together. I do understand why they might not have done that, because when you play the first episode and you play the last episode, you see the difference like in graphics and stuff. It's not major, it's not a major difference, it's not a contrasting difference, but you do see a difference. You do see the improvements in graphics and stuff. But I still feel like that's something they could have taken back to the drawing board. They could have enhanced the graphics in episode 1 and slightly in episode 2. But yeah, that's probably why they didn't merge them all together. But it's still so much fun. But I still think they should have merged them together in terms of storytelling as well. I think it would have improved the storytelling a bit more. It would have made it flow a bit more. But it's still so much fun, because do you know what? This game ain't perfect. Like, I can admit that. But just the fact that, just the simple fact that you get to be a Force user and you get to play around with the Force and stuff, it's so much fun. Like the first episode focuses more on you using a lightsaber and coming to terms with that, and learning all the abilities. The second episode focuses more on you using and manipulating the Force, which is so much fun. And the last episode is a combination of both. It's basically everything you've learned. You come across you come across Vader. Vader's cool, like, I'm not gonna front. You fight enemies like droids, you fight stormtroopers, you come across monsters that you gotta like fight against and stuff. Like, this game has so much. It's got, it's proper got that Star Wars Lucasfilm experience in it. It's so cool. I just can't emphasize on how much fun that this game is. Now, this game isn't perfect. The move sticks, not that great. Like, I've tried collaborating the move sticks and fixing the camera multiple times to try and get the best collaboration and the best setup possible, and you still have issues with your hands crossing and stuff like that, but it did improve it. But it's not perfect. But you know what, like, I was more than happy to overlook that, because again, like, the immersiveness in this game, the immersiveness of you experiencing being a Force user, it outweighs anything else. It really does, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Like, the animation in this game is really good, really smooth. The voice acting in this is really, really good. Everything is on point. You don't see any glitches or any bugs. I didn't come across anything like that. No sound glitches, no visual glitches. Everything was actually really, really like smooth when I think about it, to be honest with you. Even the sound of the lightsabers, it sounds so authentic. It just it's just like, it's crazy because it's VR and the immersiveness is so much here. Like, and obviously, like, it's in first person. You feel like you are the Force user, because that's what VR is about, and it does that. Like, it makes you really feel like you are the Force user and you are a Jedi or a Sith or whatever. Like, and just that experience alone is just, I just can't emphasize how much I just love that feeling. I love that feeling. I didn't really feel sick or anything like that. I know that, like, some people that play VR do experience motion sickness and stuff. I have built up a tolerance. This is the first VR game that I've played in a while, so when I was playing the first episodes, I kind of had to get used to the VR again. But once you pass that barrier and stuff like that, you don't even feel it. It's, and all you're concerned with is just playing around with the Force and waving your lightsaber around. This game has got quite a few characters. This game isn't that long, but it's got replayability, and that's the most important thing, is that you can play this game again and again. It's actually got a option, which is, I think it's called like a lightsaber dojo or like mode or something, and basically, like, you have a choice of using that and learn how to use lightsabers and Force abilities before you play the game. I didn't do that. I wanted to experience the game the way that I felt like it was meant to, or the way that I felt like the developers wanted me to experience the game. I wanted to learn the lightsaber abilities and the Force abilities in accordance to the way the game wanted me to, and the storytelling. And I felt like if I would have like played or gone through the tutorial or the lightsaber dojo mode or whatever it's called, and learning to use the Force, I would have felt like I wouldn't have enjoyed the story that was being told to me and the story that I was actually playing and experiencing. To be honest with you, I would strongly recommend that if you do play this game, get this game. Don't do that option. Just play the game and just and just experience everything like fresh and brand new, because it's so much fun. Like, you won't regret it. What I will say, is that the sound in his music, the score, it's got its Lucasfilm touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vader sounds like Vader. The monsters sound like proper like a monster. The droids sound like how droids sound, and stormtroopers sound how like they sound. Even like when they shoot like their blasters, it sounds authentic. When you turn on the lightsaber, it sounds authentic. Everything just sounds so good, and the music and score like adds to that. It brings that another level of immersiveness into playing a Star Wars game. Only you can experience when you're watching a really good Star Wars film. and you feel like that. You actually feel like you're playing like a mini story, mini film, or better yet, like you're actually playing through like a episode of like, you know, The Mandalorian maybe. I don't know, you know. But yeah, like this, I mean, like this game is so much fun. Now, what I will say is that if you're a Star Wars fan and you have a VR headset, you have PlayStation VR, and you own move sticks, this is a must buy. Go and get the game. The game is on sale. It's for £14 something. You know, the game might even drop down like cheaper somewhere. I mean, somewhere along the line. But definitely go and get this game. This game is so much fun. Like I said, like it's just worth it just because you get to like, you know, like just to experience being a Force user. You get to experience using the lightsaber, and the story that this game tells is quite good. You know, like it's quite fun. And yeah. And it's got replayability. You know, you can play this game again because this game isn't long. You can also go into the lightsaber mode and the force mode, like, you know, and you could do that, like different trials and stuff. Like so like this game has got replayability. This game has got like a lot. The game isn't long, but that only is reflected in the price. That's just what I say, because full price this game was £25, but obviously I got this game on sale. So, and what I will also say is that if you have the same love-hate relationship that I have with Star Wars Lucasfilms, then I will say that in conjunction with The Mandalorian Season 1 and Mandalorian Season 2 and this game will help to change your view in regards to Star Wars. Because to be honest with you, I do not like the prequel saga at all. I think Force Awakens is okay. I really like Rogue One, but the rest of the films are really trash. And if it wasn't for The Mandalorian Season 1 and Mandalorian Season 2, well, the godlike Season 2 should I say, then I would have been a bit more reluctant to even get this game. So I think right now is the perfect time, if you're a Star Wars fan, to take that leap, especially if you own VR. Take that leap and get this game. It's not expensive. It's so much fun. You will not regret it. All you got to do is just fiddle around with the collaboration with the move sticks. But once you get that to a like a decent, acceptable level, it will. You know what I mean, like this game is so much fun. You won't regret it. You will not regret it, especially as a Star Wars fan. And if you love VR games as well, and you're not a Star Wars fan, I would strongly recommend go and get this game as well, because this is definitely, in my personal opinion, this is in my top 10 of VR games on the PlayStation VR period. So yeah, I guess I have to give this game a score. So what I would say is that I would give this game a strong 8 out of 10. Easily 8 out of 10, with a recommendation of obviously buying it and keeping it, because this game is so much fun. It is so much fun. I love this game a lot. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my review of Star Wars Vader Immortal. That was my review of Star Wars Vader Immortal. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you like my content. You can hit me up on Twitter and Instagram, and I guess I will see you and speak to you real soon.